Today's an exciting day. We got all of the remaining uprights from Palatov, as well as hardware and things. So, today we get to bolt the wheels to the Enviate. So first things first is to have to helicoil all of the threaded junctions, especially when these have to be disassembled often for whatever. A bunch of bolts going in and out of aluminum repeatedly is not a good idea. So that's why you use helicoils to get it done. There we go. Now that we're all helicoiled, it's time to put this in together. First thing first, I'm just using a generic 5/8 bolt. The specialized stud has not yet come from plating, so this will work for mock-up. There's yeah, bolt's a little long, so I'll shove a little spacer in there, which will work for what we're doing. Okay. Next, we get this toe link. And that goes up like that. And then tolerance is tolerance. Thread that in. Obviously it's a clearance hole, but it's very tight. So I've got everything tight, and we're ready for the wheel bearing. This is a Chevy Corvette C6 wheel bearing. Palatov, instead of having wheel studs, threaded wheel studs, we use locator pins, and they actually drive the wheel too when the axle engages the spline. I forgot to order the exact bolts for these, so I had enough laying around to get through the mock-up, so look at that. All right, we're getting there. Next, we've got the brake bracket, which you saw me helicoil a little bit ago. And then these bad mamma jammas are ready to go on. New pins are always tight. Okay, next are the brake calipers. So this house is next. It's a 6-piston endurance caliper, StopTech. Specifically made for the brakes, for the carbon brakes. And there we go. I don't have the pads in there. They'll go in obviously before driving, but next, you guys get to see the wheels. And these are from HRE. They're center lock. About 20 pounds if I remember right last time I weighed them. They drop right out of the pins. You can see they're slightly wide. 18 by 13. And another glorified mock-up. The center shafts are also not done plating yet. So we'll use a big bolt. There we have it. It's a whole lot of brake and a whole lot of wheel for a whole lot of rubber. And not a whole lot of car. And this is Tim, the FNG. Tim worked for OSU. Well, he didn't work for it. He went to college at OSU. Was a big part of the FSAE team. So this, if you've followed any of our Instagram posts, is the Hyperdrive unit that we're designing initially for Beastie hatchback, but it'll fit pretty well in the Enviate. So what it is each of those red things is a motor, and then the gearboxes are what Tim just designed. Those allow torque multiplication, which means each motor produces 100 newton meters of torque, and that means there's 300 newton meters coming out of that big gear. So 600 newton meters is somewhere over 550 foot-pounds of torque, and as of now we're looking at about a 300-pound weight penalty, including battery. So we have some simulations to do, obviously budgets as well, to see if it will work in the Enviate, to see if it's going to be worth the extra weight. Definitely it's going to work well in the hatchback because that'll all be powering the rear wheels. Whereas the Enviate, that's at the front, so it might actually be overkill. Alright, and as I've been doing one side, you can see it there, I also got the other side done. It's a pretty tight fit. All of this was designed with CAD and exact fitment, etc., etc. So couldn't go much bigger on the calipers or on the rotors. So what's next? I don't know. We're deciding on what transmission to run. When we know that, then I'll finish the chassis, and the rear wheels will easily attach. It'll all bolt in now. But have some decisions to make, hopefully some announcements to make, and I'll update as soon as we can.